Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We just left Denerim. We were part of the Red Wedding. But we made it red, so it's okay, I guess. And we followed the Duncan sailor to Ostagar. And that's where we are now, basically. I modded a few things. Might not look like you remember it, although it's fine. At least we get a dog slot, because apparently we get a dog. And we can use it as a use him as a party member forever, and have him with us forever because he's a good boy.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Also, I made the text bigger, as you can see, so it shouldn't be such a strain to read anymore.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Well, I always need a hand getting anywhere, really. I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Where's Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment.
Just kidding.
Most of your fellas are in the valley with the
I'm
army,
just
but the
kidding.
recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
I'll be on my way.
Good luck to you then.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, sorry about that. Maybe check some stuff. Yeah. Hopefully this works. And we don't get our ears blasted by fight sounds anymore. But before we go anywhere, let's check stuff.
Greetings.
Who is
King
he?
Kalen is not in his tent right now?
Yeah, I figured. Tell me about the king.
I suppose I do. Though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
I don't know, but apparently we have a groupie. Nice. We'll see in the coming battle.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
About the queen? Didn't know Kalen was married.
To the Teyrn's daughter, no less. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
You probably shouldn't, and I should go.
As you wish.
What's going up here? On up here. Oh, there's like a group.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Don't use the dogs then. Good lord, come on.
Well, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
It does look like an orc. A little bit. Ooh, archers. Let's check if they hit stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well done. I'm also very impressed that you hold your fire while I'm standing here like a dumbass. Thank you for not killing me.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
While we're at it, let me get a whiskey. No, I'm just playing, obviously. I'm not drinking a whiskey right now at all. Would perish the thought.
I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the Fade, for there is no darkness, nor death in the Maker's light.
Alrighty then. Ooh, sacks. With arrows on them. Nice.
I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the Fade.
Yeah, you said that before.
Nor death.
I think she ran out of verses. Verses?
Well met, my lord.
Teyrn Loghain may not think much of the Grey Wardens, but the king was wise to bring you here.
Thank you. This is very nice. I'm basically an apprentice and they still call me lord and stuff. That's a nice change of pace. Usually you're just a busboy or something like that, you know. Bring me this, bring me that, and if you don't, I punch you. Also, let's steal stuff because we
There are
can.
lots of darkspawn, different kinds.
Sorry, I have a very sincere cough.
For instance,
I think I
is
need to.
something called a gemlock. They're pretty common in the hall.
I mean, I did pick a rope here, right?
We don't know where these new
You know,
darkspawn are coming
gotta
from,
steal
or
some
what they can
stuff
do.
at some point.
All I can say is to use caution.
But I will not bore you.
You approach the tent of Teyrn Loghain. State your business.
This guy is way less nice than the other one. Remember what I said when I said the people and employees under his direct control tell a lot of the person? I don't trust the Teyrn and I don't trust this guy. That's how it is.
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Surely you can tell me a little bit about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Teyrn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Teyrn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Teyrn Loghain tells him. Without the Teyrn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
You think so? Yeah, probably. Kalen is like the glory hound or something.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on then.
Really? Giving me an audience? Just like that?
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Yes, I am.
Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
Well, that explains why he likes us so much. Fascination you don't share.
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Kaelin thinks. You have some experience to bring to the Wardens, do you? You don't seem half as green as most of the men here. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I don't know.
If Kaelin has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
I am not. You don't seem very fond of him.
He is Marik's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Ooh, oh my, what is happening to the fire? Whoa, okay. Yeah, I did mod some stuff, so... Weird glitch, but I think I had this way back when I played it. Okay, this one is new though. Oh my. Oh no. Yeah, alright, there's some hiccups. Overall, I think it's a good idea.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
It's a magic tent, obviously. I don't know. Oh, I'm
Do
fine.
not wait too long before seeking out Alistair. As I said earlier, we will need to begin preparations for the joining before nightfall.
Alrighty then, Duncan. But let me check out everything first.
You there,
Hello, you doggy.
Elf. What's your name?
If you have business with the Ash
it's
Warriors,
Pick,
I
sir.
suggest you
Go
speak
tell
to our
Teyrn
commander.
Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Bye. Also, hi there.
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
Oh, come on. Don't be a dick. I happen to be a Grey Warden, not some servant. No problem with
Not in
elves.
particular, except for them being so thin-boned. You make good messengers sometimes. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
You don't look
We
like
aren't.
the soldiers in the
We're
army.
Ash Warriors.
What is an Ash Warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf's son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
So, what does an Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
As it should be, because they are good boys. Is a dog that good in combat? I mean, against a darkspawn, apparently not, because they get poisoned, but...
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet, or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
Why have you painted your dogs, though?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies. But the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
Oh, that is smart. What if the enemy is painted with caddis as well?
Why? Would you steal our caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
No?
Good. I hear death is unpleasant.
What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The Wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Wouldn't it be smarter to leave your dogs behind, though?
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
It's a very mature way to look at this, honestly. I mean, they are using them for war, so they should be mature.
Well met, my lord.
We shouldn't have immature people fighting wars. That doesn't work out too well, usually. What is all this? Wounded people.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
Oh no. Whoa, dude. He is definitely poisoned. Look at him.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
There are grey ones here, you know.
The Grey Wardens will die. The King will die. We'll all die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
What's wrong with him?
Aside from his wounds, we're not sure. His blood is untainted. He's just terrified.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
That look says it all.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Alright, that was nice and short.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner.
Oh, no.
I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
Oh, I think I have to clean up my mods very soon. Oh my god. And if I have?
I doubt I'm that lucky. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Why would I want to help you, though?
Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here.
Ooh.
I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water.
I didn't find the key when you were arrested?
I swallowed it. But it's, come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, well, do you want the key or not?
I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
How did he put water in his coat? In a bottle. Good God, man.
Lucky dog.
What's wrong with me?
You Grey Wardens get to ride with the King while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
I should go. No. Who is this prisoner?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
Why did he want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
I mean, they probably would, right?
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
Yes,
Did
for
he
some
now?
food and water.
Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you miss one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
If they really care that he's burping, I would be very worried about
Brought me some food, have
serving
you?
them.
I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Tell me why you're in there first. I mean, he did tell me, but I don't believe him.
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert? Ah, and I bet you're as innocent as the sunrise.
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
I just wanted to know, I'm curious. If you weren't deserting, why sneak around the camp?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
Yeah, I know.
Just ask my guard for his.
I know, I already got this one. Come on.
So? Brought me some food, have you?
Yes, some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
I will, obviously. Good stuff, good stuff.
Any love? Fulfill before you head into battle?
That course of action is inadvisable.
With that voice, I'm very inclined to believe you.
Welcome, young
Oh
man.
my god. Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend.
Yeah, stop
I am
flickering.
of the Circle of Magi. But
Stop
instead of
flickering.
casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
You speak very strange. I'll talk to him again.
Goodbye.
First, I gotta fix this. This is driving me nuts. Alright, mod issues fixed. Now we can play like normal people. Let's go.
Welcome, young man.
And they don't flicker anymore. Oh my god. So good. I should go. You said you were my Tranquil.
Indeed, the Circle makes tranquil those with insufficient skill to become a mage. We lose our emotions, but can still play a vital role in the Circle. The brand is a minor price to pay. I am pleased to serve as a merchant and artisan, and people do not fear me as they do mages.
I mean, what is enchantment exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps,
Flaming
is that
blade?
it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
But, please tell me more about the flaming sword, please, would you? Thank you very much. Can we also make a flaming dagger? Maybe a bow? I would like that. Although a bow would be pointless because then you're just burning your hands. And the arrows can burn without the bow burning, so... Problems over problems. What sorts of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Is that so? In that case, I should go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. You weird little person. Daveth,
Well,
who's you?
You're not what I thought you'd be.
And who are you? What's that supposed to mean? Come on. Let's be a bit more assertive.
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit.
Obviously.
I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kukari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Why would they send us into the forest?
Sounds like some kind of test. Maybe we'll hunt us a souvenir or two. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I wouldn't be here if I did.
You take what you get, right? Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
I guess, just honest, we would just be married right now. Although she was quite pissy, so it's probably for the best. Hey, come on, who is like that? Oh, you saved me, but you didn't say you only wanted to save me, so bugger you. I'm here like, I just killed 9 guys to save all of you. Can you just, whatever. Ooh, leather armor. Let's do something smart. Let's steal his stuff from him. It also worked. It works way too well. This is not good for my self-control. Hey, Quartermaster.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Suddenly, I don't feel so bad. How dare you address me so, human?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... Please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly, twat.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
I did not, but while we're here...
Let me know what you'd like.
What can we get? Poison... Elf fruit... So can we maybe sell some stuff? Oh my. Who is Candel and why do I have his... Oh, right! Oh. See, it's good that we killed him. How about we give you this? Enchanted dagger. 480, 410. Yeah. I think I keep that one, that sounds good. But this is trash. Great sword. No need. I keep that, it seems... Warrior or rogue? Really? Oh, it's a long sword, not a two-handed sword. Yeah, we keep that. Messy kills? Sounds fun. Orlesian dagger. Now we got the ceremonial daggers for that. Short bow, nah. Grey Warden crossbow. Definitely keeping that one. Leather helmet, no. No. Yes, no. No. That looks okay. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. There's a belt and some gold rings, but we don't need the gold rings, so we sell the gold rings. Why not? This is all crafting stuff, I assume. So, can't hurt to have. And suddenly we are rich.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Time
Arms
to
and armor,
help.
for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Let me see your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
That sounds like a very bad euphemism, let's be honest. I have some goods on the side to keep morale up, sweetie. Okay, let's not go there. A lot of expensive stuff I don't think I want. Fire bomb recipe. Proof poisoning, yes. Proof, yes. For poison making. Oh. Can't hurt to have, right? I guess that's fine for now. Yeah, it's a store. I know how stores work, usually. Except for Racketeer. That game I did not know how the store works. Also, I should level up, by the way. How about cunning and the dexterity? Oh wait, we wanted to do it the other way around, right? So like this. And below the belt. And play. Because I figure we need a lot of dexterity down the road, and we have already a lot of cunning, so... You know. 2 for 1. Plus I saw that one of the skills allows us to substitute strength for cunning, so... You get stronger later too.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
I like him.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You are a very strange human, though.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
I am no mage.
Less being yelled at for me, then. Though the day is still young. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. The elf from Denerim. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
How could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
That sounds good. Pleased to meet you. My name is Shannon. Sheenan.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Have you?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
An argument I saw. What was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
You were... Actually, what's a Templar?
You don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
They should. What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
I've met Davith.
Right, that cutpurse Duncan conscripted. Not sure what Duncan sees in him, to be honest. Keep an eye out, maybe we'll see the other one, or I can track him down later.
I will keep an eye out. Look forward to traveling with you, though.
You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Certainly. When you're not controlling them, party members according to the tactics you set. Select elector by left-clicking them. Now open the tactics screen. Oh my. You can use conditional tactic slots to design custom behavior or simply select preset tactics. Yeah, defend. I'll take a bit more time to get familiar with this one. Alright. Codex! Oh, there's a lot of stuff. At least this is short. You know? Good thing about the Blythe is how it brings people together. Alistair was a novice Templar when Duncan recruited him into the Grey Wardens, or rescued him as Alistair would say. King Caelan Terran. I'd hoped for a war like in the tales, a king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against the tainted god. Son of the legendary King Merrick Terran, Caelan was the first Ferelden king born into a land free from foreign rule in 2 generations. Since his father's death, he's held the throne alongside his queen, Anora. Duncan, okay, you can read that. Let's pause it right here. Ding! And next one. Ding! And next one. Ding! Oh, what the hell? Archdemon. Oh yeah, that's probably important. In darkness eternal they searched on, for those who had goaded them on, until at last they found their prize, their god, their betrayer, the sleeping dragon Dumat. Their taint, twisted even the false god and the whisperer, awoke at last, in pain and horror, and led them to wreak havoc upon all the nations of the world. The first blight. Okay, and ding. Mabari Warhunt. Dogs are an essential part of Ferelden culture, and no dog is more prized than a Mabari. All I needed to know, honestly. I mean, it was obvious. And here is a chant. Again, I pause it. There you go. Oh, the commandments of the Maker. Oh boy. There you go. I do remember that this game has a lot of lore. I never got far into it though. Like an hour or something, or 2 maybe. And that's been a long time since then. So I don't really remember anything, but it's pretty cool.
I think it's wonderful you became a Grey Warden.
Still wonder if we will meet the family that wanted to go here.
You're very lucky to have such an opportunity.
If they even made it here.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get the switch.
You're complaining, you're getting a Nintendo Switch to play. Come on, that's cool. Why would you be worried about that? You want an Xbox or something? If you haven't picked up on it, I might become a slightly little bit tiny motorcycle drunk. Just
well met,
baby.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Maker?
I don't really though. Let's see if we can find the other guy. Win! Win! Winnie, winnie, win!
We stand here.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
You looked like she wanted to give me her hand, but she is following social distancing rules, and so should you. Alright, that's enough. I've seen quite a few mages today.
The Circle sent many. Mages have always helped in past blights. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You're telling me. Do you know much about Darkspawn?
Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example?
I do not. I came from an alienage. I killed an earl that wanted to rape my wife, so... well, actually wife-to-be. But, you know, same thing. In that situation, it's just an asshole that needs to be bashed about the head a little bit. Or a lot. Isn't the Fate the land of the dead?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is it true? Chantry says many things.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Don't you have any proper advice? No, that's mean. I just kill every Darkspawn I see. That seems like a good policy.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Death is no failure, my friend. Should it find you, you will not have failed your...
I mean, technically he does. The Fate. Again, I'll pause it right here. Or you will pause it right here and I'll just give you time to pause it.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Why do you think I could muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the Darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
This is a war dog. Some tooth marks seems like something I should be very worried about in this case. Just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Maybe you can help. No, I'll do it myself. I give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
It's really cool that I could have sent Alistair back. Put the muzzle on. Don't kill the dog. Jesus Christ. Who would do that?
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I have a feeling we are.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Why don't you get it yourself, though?
The wilds are off limits to non-soldiers, and I have many other hounds under my care.
Oh, alright. Where in the wilds do I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Well, it's flower finding time. Let's see if I find one.
Good.
Who wouldn't?
In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Who wouldn't help the dog? Come on. It's a dog. Oh, that's a lot of nice.
Stand beside the Maker. Go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten.
Wherever this other dude is, also this fire is still messed up. I kind of... Ah, there he is.
Well, in for a silver, in for a crown, as my dear mum always used to say.
Well, she's right. She got it right. I'm looking for the other guy though. I can't seem to care enough to find him, honestly. That might sound mean, but I guess we will meet him right here.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Oh my god. He's look, this face. This face will haunt me in my dreams. And not positively. Oh my god. That's me, the new guy.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood. 1 for each recruit.
What do we need Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
I have a very bad feeling about this. Surely you could have acquired some blood before now.
Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
What's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
Yeah, seems like a good idea. What if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Yeah. We live in interesting times, don't we? Oh no. This is part of our joining too.
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
Find the archives and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Well then. Let's do this. What's the new screenshot, by the way? Nothing. Into the wilds.
Oh. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Into the wilds. This is it, boys. Here's a real test.